Greetings, past, present, and future viewers. Today we're going to be playing Total War Warhammer 3. Hope you guys enjoy, and let's get on to the video. Chaos has four main Chaos gods. Noggle, the god of decay and stuff. Sinesh, the god of horniness. Coin, the god of bloodlust. And Tzeentch, the god of change. Now, we're going to be focusing on Tzeentch, the Chaos god of change, in Total War Warhammer 3. Now, loading into the game, we have an enemy, which we can easily win. We have an army to attack with and a ward. Time to attack him. Now, as we attack him, we get auto-resolve or fight battle. Now, if we fight battle, we are brought to this battle area, this battle landscape. We can deploy our units however we like. Some do have Vanguard deployment, so we can deploy them a little bit outside of the green area, which is our deployment. Most of our characters are ranged, so that's going to be very helpful. We can basically just sit them or move them up, and no matter what, they will shoot and not shoot. You also have an option to fire at will with ranged units, but that is kind of useless to me. So, I have some spells with Tzeentch, and I can cast them, which causes magic. Now, I'm going to fast forward a bit to the more interesting parts after we stomp some Chinese butt. Now we're back at the campaign screen. We have different missions we can do to get rewards, get different stuff. When you click on a reward, we can recruit different guys, which if you bring Tzeentch, you actually get a mission to recruit something. And if we click on settlement, we have buildings, we can upgrade them, we can build them. Now this is a tech tree. Tech trees can be very helpful, but somewhat time consuming. I've made a friend. Nice. Now this is the diplomatic side of Warhammer Total War. You can bribe people, you can ask for money and shit. You can declare war on people, so you can go for total war, somewhat war, or just fuck that particular person specifically. Now, when you siege a settlement, you have some options. You can assault with them, you can fight the battle yourself, you can auto-resolve, you can retreat, all that stuff. Now, your warriors and heroes do level up and do have different abilities. These different abilities can give you buffs, can make stuff get a more chance to happen, can get you spells, can get you so much. Now, let's talk about items. Items can give you certain buffs, can give you like weapon attack, defense, extra spell casting, better chances on not miscasting a spell, a bunch of stuff. Now, here's some advice. If you play Tzeentch, do not fight Sinesh. Example number 1. Now, as I get into this fight, I'm a little bit confident, mainly because, well, it said it will be a close victory. That's more in my favor than most things. But this Sinesh army does have a lot of units, but my main concern are the ranged and the winged units, and one of the Tzeentch units. Brutal Horrors of Tzeentch. I'm very worried about that, so I'm gonna send in my flying units to go take out the Tzeentch, and send a couple more flying units to deal with the winged monstrosity. So yeah, that was my game strategy. The entire Sinesh army kind of botched it, but it turned out okay in the end. So I sent in my winged units to go take out the Brutal Horrors of Sinesh and the flying monstrosity. And it kind of turned on me with Brutal Horrors of Tzeentch. Me sending in 2 equaled to the enemy sending in their ward and another set of warriors, plus the hounds. So that was fun to watch. I was able to kill the winged monstrosity, so then I was able to help out with some damage. So that was good. So after a little bit, the Sinesh army was able to catch up to me as my pink horrors are trying to get away so they could get some range. which was a very dumb idea of them, because then that just left the Sinesh army just to catch up with us with no extra damage. I was able to use the infinity portal thing on a giant cluster of them, so that helped a lot. My blue horals kind of got smashed, and my pink horals of Tzeentch kind of were wimpy. I was able to do some good damage, and when I was finally able to get the pink horals of Tzeentch back on track to try to kill what was chasing them, the thing would just chase them and then it would screw up the entirety of the plan. But then my hero, the Sinesh army decided to try to attack my hero, so I had to try to defend him. Luckily I was able to get some damage off on some of their faster units, and I have my Void in a nice place. I got one of my favorite units, one of my favorite flying units, on the somewhat wounded Void of Sinesh. Well, Void of Sinesh, whatever you want to call it. But right now I'm just trying to make everyone survive while trying to do as much damage as possible. Some of that leads into me having to be a coward. So I had to get my Void out of there somehow. That's why I was a coward. But most of my units will trying to recover and get their shields back, or were just being chased. So yeah, I was able to kill their Void though, which was nice. But it was not honestly working well for most of my guys. But then I was taking pot shots at a unit of Sinesh people, and then my mechanical demon thing died, or he's going to die, so that's fun. I was able to get my hero out of that tight situation, but sadly it was not enough. It kind of died. But I have people somewhat everywhere. I am somehow winning. I don't know how that's happening. So that's fun. Honestly, if any of if the units that are running away, like, just rerouted, I would have been dead. But luckily, I am not dead, and I am still thriving for the moment. I was able to get my Void back out of a fight so he can regenerate some shield. I wanted to say otherwise fuck you to a weak unit. I got my favorite adult flying hero fighting a... Probably should have switched his thing. Or he retreated him until both my Void and him had full shield, so they could attack together. But it worked out. So yeah. I got my pink horrors fighting people. I was able to cast another spell that did a lot of damage, actually. 25% if I do the math correctly. I got pink horrors in combat, which is probably not the best idea. I got some pink horrors running away from like two guys. Then I got my favorite hero boy coming to try to save the day for some pink horrors. 7 minutes into the fight, and I am still somehow winning. I was able to get my Void in to stop a fight. So then my pink horrors can back up the incoming army as my Void take care of the very much wounded army. They're all running away, but I still want my revenge. So, let's go check on my favorite flying boy and the pink horrors that he's with. Pink horrors are getting their ass stomped. They explode when they die, that's good to know. But my hero's doing some work. which I hope my pink horse just died. But I'm pretty sure my favorite little fine guy can take care of them. At least, let's hope so. We got, like, what appears to be 2 more non-running away units. But pretty sure this unit that my little fine guy is fighting, should die. There we go. And I've won. Holy shit, this is the best day of my damn life. I've won a fight I thought I was gonna lose. Back to the little counting thing on who's what, how did who, yada yada. If they would have like gone back instead of running away, I would have died. That's how that would have worked. But my boy did a shit ton of work with 112 kills. That's impressive. But a lot of guys died, and I don't think I'll be able to bounce back from this in a couple of turns. Let's just hope I can fight it. Army capture, army eating please, because I'm fucking hungry. Let's see what next turn has for us. Oh shit. Oh shit. Fuck, I'm dead. Yep, okay. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I shall try to do more soon, I guess.